Alright, we're back with Minecraft, baby. We gotta get home. We're going home. Apparently, and I know this is hard to believe, ChatGPT lied to me. Oh, shoot. It's dark. We'll go into ChatGPT lying in just a sec. What was I going that direction? Oh, there's a bad man. Let's just bypass. We're gonna run through the night. That's how we're gonna approach this. We're running. Oh, we don't want to be falling. Big difference. I know I've said this before, but I really have the urge to turn on a flashlight. I think that's because... Oh, crap. Ooh, pardon my language. That was bad. That was not what I meant to say. Ooh. I'm supposed to be cool and push F3. And I did not. Okay, so I do read like all the comments and I try to do the stuff you guys say. And then I freak out. Wow, this is such a sad start to an episode. Okay, ChatGPT lied to me. I don't need to find a mountain biome to get increased iron content. I mean, I guess it comes to the surface more there, but my best bet is to go into the mines, which is what I want to do anyway. Like, I want the mines to be working mines. Now, where did I die? Is there any chance of me finding it? I don't think there is. What did I have? I had all that coal and a good chunk of iron. Oh man, I just don't think there's any chance I find it. There's not. There's no way I find that. What do we have here? I mean, I'll take the logs, I guess. Because I can at least make... What would I make with that? A wooden sword, I guess? I gotta make sticks. No, how do I make sticks? Oh, I gotta make planks first. Okay, cool. And then I can make sticks. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing because now I can make more tools, right? I can get the basics. Okay, so now I can make a sword, put that there. And I can make a... What if I typed in wooden? Would that narrow things down? That's perfect. Wow, that's exactly what I wanted. So, I mean... Oh, that used a lot more sticks than I thought. Obviously the dream is not to have all wooden gear. But hey, it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. There we go. Okay. Now the catch is I'm on the wrong keys. That's the catch. Catch is I have to go back anyway. Will I go back the same way? I don't think so. I think my mistake is that I should have been in the mines. And if I was in the mines, I would know where to go find my body. All right, what direction are we going? F3. We are going to the facing. Where's the facing? We're facing south. That's not the direction I need to go. I think it was... All right, let's just check our numbers here. Yeah, those aren't good numbers. Okay, that's partially good. That's kind of the direction I want to go. Okay. So even though it ruins all the stuff I did in the last few episodes, I think I'm just gonna go back to the mines and mine in the mines and do what they were made for. I don't want to climb that high. I want to go around that. I don't know. It is what it is, right? I do dumb stuff. What did you think was gonna happen? It's amazing the difference between now and when I thought I would never see the mines again. When I was just really crushed, like had to take a little time off from the game and everything. And now it's like, okay, well, I lost all that good stuff again. People told me, like, you get used to it. Is that it? Is that the boss beacon? Is it possible that I can see it from here? I think it is. Wait, let's just real quick, F3, what direction am I facing? East. Okay, let's go east. Okay, so the game begins fresh. Someone was talking about how this, you know, I can kind of use what I've got, what's happened so far as a tutorial, mostly on what not to do, I would argue, and I think they would probably do. But, you know, kind of use that as a tutorial and then build from that and kind of like get into sort of a middle game kind of space here where I sort of know the basics. Like I know how to run. I know, you know, like I didn't know how to run. I spent how many episodes not running? How long does it take to kill a pig with a wooden sword? Anyway, and so kind of try to get past the. Did I hear something? Whoa! We don't mess with those guys. They are bad dudes. Probably badder than the creepers, but those creepers just sneak up on you and blow up, and that is just rude. That is rude. All right. Anyway, so this what has happened to date is kind of a tutorial. There's some red rock over there that is intriguing to me. And then now I'm like in the mid game. Okay, I'm always nervous, like even going close to this. But I found neat stuff last time. Whoa, a clock. What? That I'll take. Okay. I mean, I found some cool stuff that I don't entirely know what to do with. Look at this. Look at the beacons, folks. I mean, the path home couldn't be more easy. Between turning on the coordinates, huge help. Huge help. Got me going the right direction. Having the boss beacon. I mean... All right. Boss beacon is from my favorite Norwegian, whose name I cannot pronounce. But it's a cool name. And I'm a Springsteen fan, so there you go. Of course, I'm a American Midwesterner who grew up in the 80s. Of course, I'm a Springsteen fan. It's like John Cougar, Springsteen. Like, yeah, those are our guys. Hi. Yeah, I didn't have you guys with me. Be glad you didn't go. Be glad you did not go, guys. All right. Let's grab some food. I'm going to grab some rotten flesh and feed some dogs. I don't know why I put the dirt in here. I think because it was farming related. What do we got? We got cooked pork chop. That's going to be our food for the day. Drop our extra pork chop there. And then this fancy stuff goes in the fancy container. Where's my fancy container? I have to remember. Here? Yeah, it looks like fancy stuff. Boom. Okay. Now, do I wear the golden helmet? Mending when on head plus 10 armor. I mean, I could use armor. I think for now I wear it. And then I don't know what to do with the clock. Can I put it on a wall? Wait, that clock totally goes in the mines. I'm going to take it with me. I'm going to take it into the mines with me. Clock belongs... All right. Do I have the ability to put coal in here? No. Now, someone was saying I can make torches out of charcoal. So let's see if we can figure out charcoal here real quick. How does charcoal work? Oh, it's charcoal. Charcoal. All right. How do I make charcoal? I take... Oh, I need actual wood. Okay, and I've probably turned everything into planks, but let's check. Let's see what we got out here. Yeah, everything's planks. Well, that doesn't bode well for the trees outside. All right, there's probably another bear around somewhere. There he is. Let's let you walk around and exercise so you don't cramp up like I do when I go on a 4-hour drive. But that's something that has changed with age, man. It's just what like a 4-hour drive does to your body. I look maimed as I slowly crawl into a. All right, what are we gonna take down here? You know, gas station or whatever. Go to the restroom. All right, we're gonna make some charcoal, and then we're gonna have torches in a new way. See, I am learning slowly. I did do the freak out thing and didn't push F3 to see where my body was, so that was that was me being a little overreactive. I'm gonna grab a couple here. 5 is, if it just makes 5 charcoal, that's not very much. But it's better than a poke in the eye, right? And we're gonna go digging in the mines. Now the question is, I think I know where I want to dig. I think I want to dig back by the zombie generator. Okay, I'm gonna try to get better at this. Everybody's like, just jump up and put it underneath you. Oh, okay, that worked effectively. All right, I'm here. I jump. See, this is why I don't do that. All right, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned. I still can't. All right. Coordination's not my jam. As an athlete, I always had quick reflexes, which allowed me to play good defense, but I had terrible coordination. So I was a terrible passer and a terrible shooter, which really limits you. I was an asset to the team, but I was never going to be the star of the team. All right. Now, am I just charging in? Is that really what I'm doing? Oh, I wanted to feed. I want to see if we can get some. I feel like the wolf pack needs to grow. How about you? Do you want food? Who wants to make a baby? Everybody gets food. Oh, and I should have you sit too. Did I do that by accident? I did that by accident. Better lucky than good. All right. That's going to be handy if I need it. Oh, I was going to make charcoal. Yeah. And then we'll mention my attention span. Actually, it didn't really affect sports much because you just do in sports. All right. That's pretty, that spruce wood. You get me some of that. Well, hello, Arctic Panther. Arctic Panther got in a fight yesterday and lost. I don't know what the other guy looked like, but it looked like my cat lost. Yes, I'm waiting to see if I need to take you to the vet. We'll see how you hold up. But maybe don't go pick fights with bigger animals. I do wonder, does my cat like when someone shows up to the door, are they like, why aren't you fighting that guy? I fight all the cats that show up. Why don't you fight the humans that show up? Like, you're not holding up your end of the bargain. All right, so now I've got a few things. We'll let that cook while we see if this is a real thing or not. It is. Cool. Very cool. Okay, thank you, viewers. All right, what do we got in here? A few more chunks. Boom, let's do it. So how did, like I could just as easily get that recipe guide by going over here and going torch, and clicking that. Which do you guys do? Do you type the thing in the menu? It's something like a torch, or you just drop stuff in there? Because I find myself just dropping things in there. I don't know why. And is that smart or dumb? I guess it's probably what I'm really asking. And if I'm doing it, I've got to guess as to which it is. Oh, heck in the boodle. So if you're a foreigner, heck in the boodle is not a real saying. It is the saying I came up with because you don't want to cuss in front of your kids. So heck in the boodle became something I would just say. Oh, is it dark already? Wow. I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty. I can't believe how upbeat I am after dying right at the start of the episode. All right, we'll do one day of digging in the mines. I realized my last episode I posted was like 53 minutes. That seems long, right? Like I should do shorter ones. I don't know. What's like from your perspective the optimal length? Like, should I do 2 days in Minecraft? Because that'd be like what, 15, 20 minutes? Maybe more like 10 if I sleep properly at night, which honestly I only do about half the time. All right, do I have what I need? I don't. I need stone picks. Boy, I do just have a natural instinct to charge out the door unequipped. Just like, let's go, hey yo, stone. All right, let's retire all of these. Probably could toss them, to be honest, and make some goodies. Boom. Oh, such a fun game. I don't know. Like, even my gaming buddies are like, "You're playing Minecraft? Does that suck?" It's like, no, it's a great game. Like, more people should be playing Minecraft, which is an insane thing to say because I think most people play. More people my age or 10 years younger than me. Like, I'm kind of on the top end, right? Like, when I was in high school, wow, I left with one pick. Come on. When I was in high school was when computers were first coming out, right? We got lucky and won a Mac 2E in a raffle. You know how they have like high school raffles? We won it in a raffle, and so I actually had a computer at home, even though financially we could have never afforded that. And so got to play computer games and stuff like that. But I'm kind of like as old as you can be and have had computers while you were still in high school. I feel like those are kind of like the old gamers. Ooh, dude. Huh. No, I don't want to mess with you. Do you want to mess with me? I might need to go get the bears. What were you doing in there? Are you just one dude? You do not get my mines. You do not. Why don't you leave my mines? All right. So we're actually going into the mines to get this mine. I do not like having that guy there. Oh, we've got the clock, the golden clock. Where does that go? I mean, there's a part of me that wants to put it smack dab in the middle, like right up there. Now, I don't have time for that just yet. So I could, for now, put it down here. Or maybe it goes in. Maybe I need to start building my throne room. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get a crossbow in the ear, you know? Oh, I heard a cat. Here's the thing. I heard a cat, and I don't think I have a cat in this game. So, pause. Check on Kitty. Be right back. I mentioned earlier my cat got its butt kicked. It's a little on the smallish side. So, but it's highly territorial. We tried to get a second cat, thinking we were getting a companion for it. No, it wanted to kill that cat and tried on multiple occasions. So that didn't work out. Anywho, I can't have all of these stalagmites if it's going to be the Mines of Moria. It just doesn't fit the ambiance. Plus, I don't want to run into it when I'm running around. Okay, so where am I going to mine? I said I wanted to mine over by... Oh, that looks so different, but so cool. Still needs some work aesthetically. I realized that, by the way, where I finished my sentence, I wanted to mine by the zombie generator, which I believe is over this direction. But there's going to be 2 stages to the build for the mines, I think. There's going to be okay, I can't even get through here. There's going to be... Whoa, run. There's going to be a structural build, and then there's going to be a aesthetic build. So we'll try to figure out, like, what are the mines going to... Oh, geez Louise. What are the mines going to be? And then how do we make them? I want to say beautiful, but I don't know if beautiful is entirely the aesthetic I'm going for. More of a... Oh, jeez Louise, dude. What's that sound? What was that sound? Is it because of what I'm running on? That must be gravel. Okay, so I don't know if it's... Whoa, whoa. Dude, stop being there. Are there multiples? Like, I just slept. I thought that influenced whether I saw Endermen. What? Dude. Why? Okay, I'm not looking at... Oh, there's one over there. There's one over there. What the heck? How do I get rid of Endermen? Like, if I have all diamond armor, can I fight them? I say that having never found a diamond. And do they stop populating if I get this place better lit? Speaking of which, let's get this place better lit. Now this could be a place I could mine, because it looks like that was sort of the purpose here, was mining. Now the sun the music means something. It's probably noon, right? We're already at noon. This looks like it could be a mining kind of venture. So it's very mine-like. Yes. Yes, I like this. Okay. Let's F3 and see how deep we are. 17. So we're getting down there. So that... Okay, this is a great place to start the mine. I'm just going to call it. Whoops, not that. Wow, that's... Music is sort of ominous. Let's start mining down and see what we get. I have to remember, like, where was I doing this? Although having random mines seems very Mines of Moria-ish to me. I'm not sure why I'm just building a double wide. It's the mines. Everything must be better. Huh. Alright, we're just looking for iron. Well, iron's the goal, right? Because I don't have any iron. I lost what I had. I guess I don't have... in my mind, I have a ton of coal. Because I found so much when I was adventuring, but I lost all of that. So I guess we're just looking for anything. Oh! Well, we did find coal, iron, so I guess mission accomplished? Can I get out there? No. Well, we just... put a mine through to here. Is this the bottom of... You know how we've had the crevasse or the Grand Canyon, I guess we'll call it? Well, there it is right there. I'm gonna go get it. Ooh, yay. Okay, let's get it. At least this... Like, even if I died right here, like, I'd know where to go for... Ooh, more iron than I thought. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, there's some on top. Hopefully this is not dangerous. Whenever I'm mining directly overhead or underfoot, it seems inherently dangerous. Like, probably a dumb move. Okay. Now, how low are we? We are 12. Okay. We got mine. We got iron ore. I'd rather know how much iron ore I have than how much cobblestone I have. Okay. Well, that's interesting that this turned into a thing. I'm gonna just, for aesthetic reasons, do this. Right? Just kind of have this whole area there. That looks good to me. And this might as well keep going, huh? Especially since we know there was iron here. I burned through the picks today. But at least... we are much more likely to keep what we find. There's a lesson in that, I believe. I wonder, you know, with the mines being the mines, there are actual, like, abandoned mines in the Mines of Moria. And is there, does that increase the probability that you find something if there's an abandoned mine? Because it seems like, in all fairness, it should. What is this? This is different. What am I just getting? Cobbled deep slate. Someone said that's kind of cool stuff. And that I should be more excited for finding that. Ooh. Fair amount of it looks like. So we'll grab it while we're here for sure. I'm not sure what its purpose is. Welcome viewer comments if you know. Or does it just look cool? Maybe it just looks cool. I like stuff that looks cool. Might explain why I married my wife. Let's see. All right. Well, we're still... Oh, okay, gold. But I think I need an iron axe. Okay. All right. I've got enough iron to build an axe. I'm going to go do that and come back. Now, to come back, I have to know where I am. That sure seems like the way out. Let's go see if this is the way out. I'm going to get rid of this stuff along the way. Doesn't seem like the way out. Oh. Maybe less so than I anticipated. Huh. I guess no is the answer. This is not the way out. Let's try the other side. I kind of want this all to be one level. Okay, that's cool. And then here's what we do. Oh no, I don't have it with me. I used to have some stairs. Would have been fun to have with me. All right, let's try this way out. All right. Now, how do I get back here and how do I get out? It's my reference. I got a tower here. This could be better illuminated and serve as a beacon within the mines. I have not made a beacon within the mines yet. So, how am I going to do that effectively? Oh, okay. Boom. All right, I want to light the place up. Boom. Boom. 3 torches. All right. And that becomes our dig site. I think I can remember that. All right. Now there's one side that's not marked up. Let's just see how well or poorly I can do. Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. I want them apples. Okay, now out. Where's the out direction? All right. So I'm recording early in the morning, early-ish. And so as people wake up, I just kind of need to be active dad. Make sure they don't need anything. Today's Gen Con sign up, so it's a big day. Now, how easy is that to spot? That's pretty easy to spot. I think this has to be the way out over here. Well, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Okay. Boy, having that arch sure helps identify it as a way out. So what am I going to do? I'm going to craft an iron pick. And an iron pick. So I can get that gold. I've learned that much. And then maybe some more torches because we burned through quite a few. Maybe sleep. Sleeping seems like a good idea based on the darkness. Should that be the episode? A much interrupted episode? Maybe if we start a new episode, we'll get some fresh mojo. Oh, okay. Up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that was nice and calm. Super calm. Oh, that's what was going on. Here, you get active too. So you guys killed the other guy? Or is he still there? He's still there. All right, we don't need to fight. We're lovers, not fighters. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go get safe is what I mean by let's go. It seems like hey, let's go get him. No, that's not what we're doing here. That is not what we are all about. Okay. So let's real quick craft. Oops, nope. Craft some iron ore. Grab that. Okay, it's interesting using wood that way. That's a new one for me. All right, then we'll lay down Take a snoozer. All right. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. All help the channel and are much appreciated. We'll catch you on the flip side. Have a great day, great life, play great games. We'll be right back with this one. Probably tomorrow for you, though.